Welcome all of you to this session on how to make money in trading. Now in this session today, you're going to learn how to make money in trading in a matter of just 1, 2, 3 easy steps. And you'll also learn how to master futures and options trading in a matter of just 7 minutes. But then before we start this session, I request all of you to make sure that you forget everything that you have learned about trading till date. Look at this session as a beginner. The more you look at this as a beginner, the faster you reach the end results. So when I'm talking about end result, now what is the end result that we are all working towards? We're all working towards one end result, and that is to make money, isn't it? But to make money in trading, now what are we supposed to do here? There are only two things that we can do here, and that is buying and selling. But then there are people who have spent all their life, many years of their life doing research and analysis, trying to understand this one little secret, and that is the right entry and right exit. Yes, my friends, today if you have to be a successful trader, if you want to make money in trading, the one and only thing that you have to learn here is when to buy and when to sell. But then today you don't have to worry about the right entry and right exit. You don't have to waste your time doing research and analysis, because dynamic superpower traders are introducing a revolutionary invention. We call it the dynamic live. It is a stock market intelligence, the Naumantic method. Now, what is so very intelligent about this? The intelligence here is that it automatically tells you the right entry and right exit. So you don't have to waste your time doing research and analysis. But then you know that price always does not move in a similar way. There are different market conditions that you will keep coming across. In any given market condition, for you to get the right entry and right exit, there are some very unique intelligence which are at work. Let's have a look at them. These are some of the main intelligence. Now, one is this wait and act intelligence. Now, whenever the price is increasing and if dynamic live feels that there's a good opportunity to buy, it will tell you buy long, act now. It means buy signal has come, please take a long position. Act now means buy it immediately. But many times when the price is moving up, and if it feels that there is a trap, it is not going to move up, then it will tell you buy signal, wait and buy. We saw earlier in last session, yesterday's session, and even the session today morning, that in HDFC Bank yesterday, when there was a gap up, when the price started moving up, it said buy signal, wait and buy. Don't buy this. And later what happened? The price of the HDFC Bank, it started decreasing. So if you had blindly bought that stock, you would have ended up walking into a trap, isn't it? Similarly, when the price is decreasing, if it feels there is not a good point to sell, it will tell you sell signal, wait and sell. When to enter, when to exit is very important, I agree. But then when not to enter, when not to exit is also very equally important. I hope many of the experienced traders watching the session will agree with me on this. Similarly, we have the zigzag caution intelligence here. Now, whenever the price is moving up and down, when the price is moving up right on top, if you come across a zigzag symbol, it means the price is about to reverse. Now, when you know that it is going to reverse, now what you can do here is you can exit your positions right on top, book maximum profits, isn't it? Right? Similarly, when you have a short position, when the price is decreasing, and if you come across a zigzag symbol at the bottom, it means the price is about to reverse. So you can exit your short position with maximum profit right at the bottom. Now that is the benefit here. And then we have the sideways caution intelligence. Now you all know that price always does not move in an uptrend or in a downtrend. It also moves in sideways. Now, the one thing that happens in this particular phase is majority of traders incur a series of minus. It is simply because they are simply not able to understand which direction it is going to move. But then today, dynamic live is the one and only intelligence in the whole world which can identify sideways movement, and it goes one step forward by identifying sideways movement before it happens. It will tell you sideways nearing sign, so it means you can be ready. Once it tells you sideways start sign, that's when you know that sideways has started. Now what you can do here is you can, whatever trades that you have taken, you can exit it fast. Or the other best thing that you can do is you can stop trading the stock, go trade some other stock which is not in sideways, right? So at some point it will tell you sideways end sign, then you can come back, trade the same stock, because now is the time when the single direction movement is about to happen, right? So when you have this information in place in real-time market, then what happens is your decision making becomes easy. You'll be very comfortable trying to take a trade. Without any doubts, you'll be able to trade with confidence and then start making money. And similarly, we have this dynamic system cautions and DMBOTs, right? Now, what happens here is before any major movement that happens in the market, you must have seen last entire month, like in the month of March, we saw a major downtrend. right? And from the bottom, the price started moving up big time. Now, in all these movements, before the major movement, now there's one intelligence which can identify the major movement before it happens. So when you get this signal symbols, dynamic system caution symbols, right on top or right at the bottom, you know that you have to exit with maximum profit very early. But then you can also enter a very early in order to capture the big movements. Now that is one of the major advantages here. Now today, let us have a look at this intelligence in the live market. Let's see how it works in dynamic live and how we can benefit from it. Now here we are looking at dynamic live. Now we are looking at the Nifty price movement in dynamic live. Now in this we have this action information, right? Now whenever there is a clear buying opportunity, it will be written there as buy long act now, or if there is a clear selling opportunity, as we saw today, somewhere after 12 o'clock, there where I think 12 o'clock, if I'm not wrong, I think it was at around 1 o'clock where it said, sell short act now. It means you know that you are supposed to sell it. But then when the price is decreasing or increasing, and if it is not a clear point to trade, then it will tell you buy signal, wait and buy, or sell signal, wait and sell. When you read it, you know that you are not supposed to do this trade. Similarly, we have this reason in place. Now, whenever the sideways movement is approaching, then it will be written here as sideways nearing sign. Later, it will tell you sideways start sign. So when it says sideways start sign, you know what to do. And then once it says sideways end sign, then you can get back into this trade and then you can start capturing the big movements. And then we also have this dynamic system cautions. As you can see here, these are the major dynamic system cautions that appear before any major movement. Right now, you must have seen there is a massive gap down today in most of the, in all the index and most of the stocks here. But then before the gap down, right on top, there was this dynamic system caution telling us that the price is going to go down. Right, so all that we have to focus here is only on the right entry and right exit today. Now even that is made easy because our job is to only look at this Dowmantic method level 2, and in this we will check only the action information. Now in this action information, now what will happen is whenever there is a clear buying opportunity, it will be written here as buy call option now, or if there is a clear selling opportunity, it will be written here as buy put option now. Right, so here was a point where it was a clear selling opportunity where it wrote buy put option now. We could have bought a put option somewhere at around 13 hours, that is 21st April today at around 13 hours, that is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You could have taken a short position also in futures when the price of Nifty was around 8,923. I bought a put option in Nifty. Let me show you. I bought it at I bought the strike price. Yes, so there is a trade that I'm currently holding. You can see here at this time 13 o'clock, that is around 1 o'clock in the afternoon today, I bought this 8,600 strike price put option, 23rd April expiry. I'm trading in a weekly options. I bought it at around an average of, let's keep 39 rupees itself. So I've bought it at 39 and it is currently trading at 35 rupees, close to 36, and still holding on to it. Now, how long will I hold on to this? I will hold on to this until it is written here, exit put option now. Until it is written in the action saying exit put option now. So when it says exit put option now, that is when I'm going to exit it. And in the meantime, if the price starts decreasing further, and then at the bottom, if there is any symbol that I come across, any dynamic system caution or DMU is anything, then I will like to secure my profits. Now this is all that I'm going to do here. Right, so my job is to simply follow the action information. So gentlemen, today Dynamic Live is the one and only platform in the whole world. So when it comes to trading in options, there's the one and only platform which can directly tell you how to trade in options, when to trade in options, what to trade in options. And when you're trading in options, now when it comes to buying a call option or a put option, it's very important for you to understand how to select the right strike price. Not many traders, not many experts know about this particular secret. Right, so when it says buy a call option, then come look at this pyramid pointing upward. You can pick one of the right strike price because even the right strike price are automatically identified by the intelligence here. Similarly, whenever it says buy put option, then come look at this particular pyramid pointing downward. Pick any one strike price out of these three. This is how you select the right strike price. But then when I'm saying all these things, some of you may be thinking that, boss, I don't know what is options or futures in the first place. Now, how can I start trading? Will I be able to learn all these things? As I promised you in the beginning of the session, today you're going to master futures and options trading in a matter of just 7 minutes. Right? So in a matter of 7 minutes, how to master it? You may think that it is a joke, but then I'm serious. Let's see how to do this. Now today, somewhere at this point, as I told you, it was written here, buy put option now. Now many of you watching this session who are existing users who are already using this, now you must have seen that Nifty said buy put option now, right? So all that you are supposed to do here is read what's written on the screen. Let's assume it's written as buy put option now. You just have to read it as Nifty buy put option now. You're trading in Nifty, so you have to just mention the name and then say buy put option now. And then when it comes to put option, you have supposed to select the right strike price. Let's assume you picked the strike price. So you are supposed to read it as by Nifty buy put option now 9,100 strike price. Can you read it? Can you read this information written on the screen? This is all that you're supposed to do. Right? So if you have understood this much, now what you can do is you can pick up your phone, make a call to your stockbroker. You ask him over the phone right now, saying that if I tell you over the phone, Nifty buy put option now 9,100 strike price, if I say this, will I be able to trade in options? Yes or no? You ask him. You ask him. I'm serious. You make a phone call. Today the markets are open. Now the markets are running. You can see we are discussing in a live market. Call your stockbroker. If you're sitting in a stockbroking company, just ask them, ask the dealer sitting beside you, whether you can trade in options, if you can give this information. And you'll be surprised to see that that gentleman or your stockbroker will say yes. Why? Because he is not going to ask you whether you know what is options or not. He is not going to ask you whether you know what is futures or not. The only thing that he wants here is for you to give the right information. Now you have given all the right information. You told him which script, you said Nifty. You told him what to do, you said buy put option now. You told him which strike price, you said 9,100 strike price. Job over, cut the call. Right? So if you have to make a phone call and give this instruction, now how much time is it going to take? Now all that you have to do is now to make a phone call and give this instruction, it is going to take 20 to 30 seconds of your time. 30 seconds of your time, right, to convey this information, and he will also tell you what rate it has been bought. And after buying the put option, from there, now later it will keep telling you hold put option, as it is telling us to hold put option now in the action. Now once it tells you to hold put option, simply hold it. At some point here it will be written as exit put option now. So when it says exit put option now, once again call your stockbroker, tell him over the phone, Nifty exit put option now. Just read what's written on the screen. If you can do this much, then it means you are making money. Right? You're able to trade in options, isn't it? So once again, 30 seconds to make this phone call. So you do this 7 times in a row, it means that you have already mastered few options trading. Now how will you know that you have mastered options trading? It is when the public calls you that you are a master, when your stockbroker, when I call you that you are a master of options trading. But why will we people call you that you are a master? It is because when you do this 7 times in a row, and at the end of 7th time, when your account balance is in profit, when you made good profits, then everyone will call you that you are a master in options trading, isn't it? Right? So gentlemen, it doesn't matter today what you have learned, how many books you have read, how many years of experience you have in trading. The one and only thing that matters here is, have you made money or not? If yes, you are a master. If no, you are not a master. Similarly, when it comes to trading in futures, if it is written here in this action, if it is written here buy call option now, sorry, buy long act now, you just have to call your stockbroker, tell him Nifty futures buy long act now. Just read what's written on the screen. He will buy. Similarly, when it says sell short act now, as it said at 1 o'clock, now you can call your stockbroker, you can tell him Nifty futures sell short act now. He will take a shot. So today I would have taken a shot at 8,928 or 23 if I'm not wrong. Right? From there, now it is at 940 and we are still waiting. This is all that you're supposed to do, and do this 7 times in a row. You would have mastered futures trading as well. Got it? So this is how one can master today, gentlemen. If you have understood this much, it means you have already mastered futures and options trading. There is no need for you to read books to learn this options and futures trading. It is all about getting started today. Everything has been simplified to the extent where any one of you, even a beginner, can start trading in options and start making money. Right? So this is all that you're supposed to do. as far as trading in options and futures is concerned. But then, as I was telling you, this is how this entire intelligence works. But then when it comes to giving you an entry or an exit, there are some multiple signals which are used in this dynamic live. Let's see what are these signals. Now, these are some of the major signals which are at work to just give you an entry, like the speed signal, the long signal, the zigzag, breakouts and breakdown. Now in Nifty, as we were seeing, we got an entry signal because of this, right? Intraday 3 zigzag breakout, right? Breakdown. So this is how the multiple signals are used. Similarly, when it comes to giving an exit, once again, multiple signals are used, like speed signal, major zigzag, the long signal, edge points, and so on. Okay, but then you may be wondering why there are so many signals. It is because, as I told you, price always does not move in a similar way. There are varieties of price movement. In any given market condition, for you to get the right entry and right exit, these multiple signals are required. Right? So now some of you may be thinking, now there are so many signals. Will I be able to learn all these things, follow all these things? No, you don't have to follow all these things. Your job is to simply follow this 1, 2, 3 easy steps. What are these 1, 2, 3 easy steps? The first step here is add your favorite stock or index in dynamic live. Simply add it and just check what the Dominant method action information is telling you. Whatever it is telling you, based on that, simply place orders, start trading, start making money. This is all that you're supposed to do here today, right? So gentlemen, trading in stock, futures and options today has been made so very easy as this 1, 2, 3 easy steps. So today let us look at the live market itself and see how this 1, 2, 3 easy steps easily works. Right now, in this case, now let us check the dynamic live. For you to check any of your favorite stock, I request you to suggest me any of your favorite stock that you're already trading or you're planning to trade, and let us see what the dynamic live intelligence is telling us. Now all that you have to do to follow this 1, 2, 3 easy steps is just click on this favorites. Now let me click on the favorites. Now once you have selected, just select any of your favorite stock. Let's say I go select Bank Baroda. Just an example. So once I've selected Bank of Baroda, now all that I have to do here is come look at this action information. Right, so in this action information, it is telling us to hold call option. Now why did it tell us to hold call option? It is because it has made us to buy somewhere here, intra-week zigzag, buy signal somewhere here. It has told us to buy, we have bought and we are still holding on to it. Right, but then in Bank of Baroda, now it is telling us sideways nearing sign. So be careful. But then if anyone wants to start trading fresh, now this is not a good point, because it is already telling us to hold call option. Somewhere long back it has told us to buy a call option, we have bought and we are waiting as of now. Right, so now if you want to trade in Bank of Baroda, it's better you wait for the next best trade. Now similar way, Mr. Nutan has asked for Hero MotoCorp. Let us check Hero MotoCorp. For that, let me click on this favorites and then Hero MotoCorp. Now here is the case of Hero MotoCorp, wherein it has told us to buy a put option, intraday 3 speed signal. So somewhere here it has told us to buy a put option, after which the price is currently moving up, but still it is telling you to hold the put option. Just hold on to it, right? Hold it until it tells you to exit the put option. Right? So this is all that you are supposed to do. Simply hold the put option as of now. And then Mr. Dayakar is asking for Nifty. That's what we was checking. We were checking Mr. Dayakar in Nifty. We are holding a put option. I showed you, even I have bought a put option in Nifty. I bought it at around 39 rupees. I showed you currently it is trading somewhere at around 31 rupees premium, and still holding on to it. How long will I hold it? I will hold it until it tells me to exit the put option. Right? So this is about Nifty. And then Mr. Dheeraj Lal is asking for ACC. Let us check ACC. So this is about ACC. In ACC, it is telling us to hold call option as of now. Right? We are waiting. We will hold the call option. Now as the price moves up, any symbol that appears on top, don't forget to secure, as it is explained in the training. Secure your profits. But then as it is moving up, now when it tells you to exit call option, that is when you can go ahead and exit the trade. right? Any other stock that you want to check? All right, now there seems to be some serious chatting going up in YouTube, but then any which way, some now all that I can tell to the gentleman there is now until and unless you have used it, as it is explained in the training, now you cannot judge it. You will not be able to understand its benefit completely. Any which ways. So Dayakar is asking for Bank Nifty. Let us check Bank Nifty. So this is about Bank Nifty. Now, Bank Nifty, even I have done a trade in Bank Nifty just some time back. It told us to buy a put option. Let me show you the trade. It was a very small trade that happened in Bank Nifty. Let me show you this. I think I have, just give me a second. Let me show you the right trade of Bank Nifty. All right, any which ways, the file is taking time to open, but then now today, once it said buy put option, now somewhere at this point in Bank Nifty, I had bought a put option. I had bought 18,500 strike price put option. I bought it at 177 rupees, and then after that, it the premium made a high of 222. But then immediately after some time, it told us to exit. The action said exit put option. So by the time I exited, once again, I exited at 177 rupees only. So it is a matter of cost to cost trade here in Bank Nifty. But then we have already exited, and now we are waiting for the next trade action. But then look at the preparation here. Action says stay tuned for the next trade. It says no, not now. Just wait. But then in the preparation, it is telling us get ready to buy put option. So be ready. You may have to buy a put option sometime soon. So once it confirms, that is when we will go ahead and buy the put option. So this is about Bank Nifty. Mr. Nishant is asking for Oro Pharma. Let us check Oro Pharma. Now here is the case of Oro Pharma. Now this is something huge, isn't it? Now Oro Pharma, somewhere at this point, it has told us to buy a call option. Now I think what was this date and time? It was on 20th April at around 14:30. We would have bought it at 550 rupees in futures, or we could have also bought a call option. And from there, it has shot up. Now it is trading at 636, literally close to how many points? What was the entry point once again? 550 was the entry point. From there, it is now at 636, literally 83 points gain in this one particular trade. But then if anyone has bought Oro Pharma in options, please make sure. Now there is some symbol that has appeared, a dynamic caution. It means secure your profits. You know how to secure your profit. You must have learned it in the training, right? So just go ahead and secure your profits. I hope, Nishanji, you have done this trade. So if you have done this trade, it's very good. So yes, Mr. Nitesh, yesterday Bank Nifty short we booked where we booked. All right, Bank Nifty short. I showed you in the morning session where I have exited, but then let me show you once again. I bought it at 210. If you remember, Mr. Nitesh, I had told you during the session, the online training session, I had told you at what price I had bought it. So I had bought a 19,500 strike price put option. I had bought it at 210 rupees, and today I have exited it at this price. This is the premium where I have exited this. Now it is around 382 rupees where I have exited, literally close to, close to 70-80% returns on the trade that we have got in options in Bank Nifty. From yesterday, I think at 3 o'clock we took the trade, if I'm not wrong, and today early morning I exited, and actually I shifted over. I secured my profit. I bought another put option, 19,000 strike price, which I bought it somewhere at around, if I'm not wrong, no, I think I bought it somewhere around 205 ranges. Again, I exited at 220. So that was a small trade there, but then this is the trade which has given me amazing profits. Right. So this is about the last trade in Bank Nifty that has happened. So this is how this entire intelligence works. That is what I was trying to tell you people. Right. So today, now once anyone has access to this intelligence, now what are the benefits that a trader can get? Let's have a look at that. Now these are all some of the major benefits that you can get from this dynamic live intelligence, and that is from here on you will not have any more confusion while taking an entry or an exit, because you don't have to do any analysis. You can simply go ahead and do the trade, and then when not to enter, when not to exit, even that is automated, so you don't have to sit and do any research. And then when it comes to trading in options, now how to select the right strike price, that is also automated. You can simply blindly start trading and start making money. The best part, according to me, is the preparation, where it prepares you in advance. It tells you, get ready to buy call option or get ready to buy put option. Now this is what it does. And then finally, when in the action, it tells you to buy call option now or buy put option now. That is when you can go ahead and place the order. Your job is to simply place orders, not to waste your time doing research and analysis. Your job is to only focus on making money, and that too 100% effortlessly. Right? So today, in order to start following this, there is no need of in-depth training. A simple basic training is more than enough. And today, any one of you can get started and start making money. Right? Now, when I say anyone, I mean to say even a beginner who doesn't know anything. Now, there are many beginners who maybe, have this inferiority complex. But then let me tell you, if you are a beginner, then it's very good. Right? You're the most luckiest person on the planet today because you're a beginner when it comes to the field of trading in stock market. Right? Because your mind is a clean slate, and whatever it is told in the training, whatever the dynamic life tells you, you're simply going to do that, and that is what we want you to do. Right? So as long as you do that, you make money. So not only a beginner, even an experienced trader, working professional, retired person, housewives, students, stockbrokers have also joined us and started making money. So any one of you can join. All that you have to do here is to mechanically implement as it is told. So as long as you do that, the end result is automated. Now, what is the end result that we are all working towards? We are all working towards one end result, and that is to make money. And today, money making is automated, gentlemen. Right? Money making is automated. So these are all some of the major benefits a trader can get out of this intelligence today. But then now you may be thinking, now what is the price, what is the cost, and all these things. But then let me tell you, there is no price that you can pay, there is no cost that you can bear. There is only one thing you people have come here to this session to do, and that is to take a decision. You are here to decide, are you ready to invest today to secure your tomorrow? Are you ready to invest today to secure your financial future? If yes, then this session is right for you. You are at the right place at the right time. Right? But then before I show you what is the investment that you are supposed to make, now before that, let me tell you one thing. You're not going to invest some big money. You're going to invest a very small fetch of the profits that you're going to earn here. Right? So what is that fetch of the profit that you're going to invest here? Let us have a look at that. The first thing, it was originally designed for a 12-month subscription plan. The original price here was 4,39,000 rupees plus GST, wherein you get dynamic live for one entire year, and you also get a 95,000 rupees worth of dynamic system free for lifetime. Got it? Now, what is this dynamic system? Now, this dynamic system is another intelligent tool which automatically tells you the right entry and right exit, and it goes one step forward because it gives you all the signals and information one day in advance. Right? Now, any people who don't have time, all those working professionals and the others who don't have time, all that you have to do is simply follow whatever it tells you to do by spending 10-15 minutes a day. And then by following it, if you can start trading there, you'll be able to do some amazing positional trades. Amazing positional trades, or even long-term, short-term investment. If anyone is planning to do, you can go ahead and follow this intelligence here. But then once this dogmatic method intelligence came into picture, now there is some special offers coming your way. What are the special offers? The first thing is the presidential rights plan, where you get the same 12 months plan. Instead of investing 4,39,000, today you can just invest 1,23,000, wherein you get dynamic life for one entire year. You also get dynamic system free for lifetime. You're getting almost 71% off per month. And here is this privilege rights, where you get a 6 months plan at just 72,000. You get dynamic live intelligence for 6 months. You also get dynamic system free for 1 year. And there is this 3 months plan also at 42,000, where you get dynamic live intelligence for 3 months. You also get dynamic system free for 3 months. And there have been many people who have been requesting us for years together to late, now asking us to give them a very affordable plan so that they can first start trading with a small investment to make for this training, and then after that make some money. With the money earned, they can plan for the remaining packages here. So all your prayers are answered today. For the first time ever, you have this 1 month plan. You're getting it at just 16,500, where you get dynamic life for one entire month, and you also get dynamic system free for 1 month. So these are all the different plans that are available. You can go choose any one of the plan, whichever is comfortable for you. But then let me tell you one thing, just by looking at this dynamic live intelligence in a video or in a session like this, which some of them seem to be you know uh, uh, commenting on it, just by looking at this, you'll not be able to judge it completely. You'll not be able to understand its complete benefits. Only when you touch it, when you feel it, when you run it in the real-time market, when you experience it, when you do those trades, when you see the profits right in front of your eyes, that is when you'll start experiencing the real benefits of this intelligence here. That is when you will realize what you have been missing all these years when it comes to trading in stock market. But today, to make sure that every trader reaps the benefit of this intelligence, to make sure that every one of you watching this session reap the benefit of this intelligence, for the first time ever, there is an even bigger special offer coming your way, and that is you get this dynamic live intelligence now at just 8,000 rupees plus GST for 1 month. But then there is only for the first month subscription. This offer is valid only for the first month subscription. So you get it at first month subscription, so that you can get your hands on it, you can observe it, you can see the benefits of it, gain some confidence, do some trades. Now it is a matter of a trade or two for you to gain back the money that you have invested here, and then with the rest of the profits you can think about the remaining 4 plans from the second month onwards. So this is a special offer for you. Now today, if any one of you is interested, you can jump into this revolution right now and get started and subscribe this special offer. If anyone is interested, now you can go through this link that I am texting on the chat. This is the link for you to subscribe for the special offer. Just click on this and go through the process and you are done. But remember, the special offer is valid only for a limited period of time. Very soon the offer will go and the price will change. Okay, now anyone who is subscribing today, you can attend an online workshop today itself at 5 p.m. wherein you learn things in a bit more detailed way, so that you can get started, start trading from tomorrow. And once you have subscribed, the technical team will send you a mail. Through mail, they are going to get in touch with you. They will take a remote access of your computer and they will install it today itself, so that you can start trading from tomorrow. Okay, but then remember, the technical team will be available only till 5:36 in the evening. So before that, before the workshop starts, if you can get it installed, then it would be better. Now it is for those people who are planning to subscribe, of course. So these are all the things. This is all about today's session, gentlemen. If you have any other questions or doubts, you can ask me right now. Any questions or doubts? Now, Mr. Dilip Kumar is asking for Sun Pharma. Let us check Sun Pharma for him. What's happening in Sun Pharma? Now here is the case of Sun Pharma, Mr. Dilip. Now when it is telling you, now where it is telling you to hold the call option, right? So but then when it is telling you to hold call option, at the same time, now earlier it has given you to buy a call option, maybe somewhere here the price would have been it was on 20th April at around 13:30, 1:30 in the afternoon, where you could have bought it somewhere at around 468. And after you have bought it, right on top, there are these dynamic system caution symbols wherein you could have secured your profits. Okay, so this is about Sun Pharma. And someone named Mr. Faraz, who's discussing on the chat. Mr. Faraz, now I don't know whether you have really subscribed this special offer, I mean this dynamic live or not. But then if you have done, now you were saying that in Bank Nifty you were holding a call option and you missed it. Now in Bank Nifty yesterday you were supposed to secure your profits when these symbols appeared, right? I have secured my profit. I have shown my trade on the screen, on the live markets. Got it? But then if you have not done it, probably you have not attended the training at all. But I request you to please go through the training, and then you'll get absolute clarity there. Now one Mr. Hem Kaushik is asking about what is NDC. All right, now these are some of the very advanced concept in dynamic live, uh, which makes it a very revolutionary intelligence. Now NDC means the next day daily caution, next day caution, day after caution. So tomorrow what caution is going to come, which direction will be its pressure, will it try to push the price down or up? Now those are the informations that you get here. NDC means next day caution, DAC means day after caution, PDC stands for previous daily caution. Right, similarly we have the NWC, next week caution. Right, so we saw now you can see in Sun Pharma, now everything right on top there is a dynamic caution with a pressure, with a strength of C11, which is a very high pressure, right? And NDC is also C13, that is once again a high pressure. And then you also have one more major dynamic major signal, which is a NMC, next month caution. Now that is also saying C8, all of them are red in color. It says the pressure is downward. Be very careful. So I will say now, if say Sun Pharma says buy put option now, then there's a trade you can go ahead and get in and start making some serious profits. Got it? So these are some of the concepts we use it in the most advanced trading method that a trader can ever come across in the whole world, and that is dynamic superpower trading method. Right? So therein we will understand what is the meaning here and how to go about understanding this. So as I keep telling, dynamic live, now those people who have watched our website, there is a very famous saying of dynamic live, and it says even the slightest move in the market does not go unmarked by dynamic live. Now there's something big statement to make, isn't it? But then that is how this dynamic live performs. Whether it is a small move or a big move, it identifies every move before it happens. That is the specialty of this intelligence here. Mr. Strike, how to select the strike price on what basic? Now, Mr. Dayakar, I think you have not attended the training. Now, strike price selection, it is always there. It is here. If it says put option, go pick one of the right strike prices. Pick any one of these three. If it says call option, go look at this pyramid, pick any one strike price out of these three. Job over, isn't it? It is as easy as it gets. So these are all the things. Any other questions? Mr. Lokesh Murthy is asking, what about price from second month onwards? All right, what about the price from second month onwards? As I told you, this special offer, 8,000 plus GST, is valid only for the first month subscription. After that comes the remaining 4 plans that I showed you earlier. That is, they are these plans. Let me show you once again. After that, these 4 plans will come into picture. Now you can pick any one of these 4 to renew it or continue from the second month onwards. This is how you can go, Mr. Lokesh Murthy. Any other questions or doubts? All right, looks like there are no more questions or doubts. So, gentlemen, thank you all for joining today's session. Wish you all a very happy trading and a very good evening. See you on the other side at 5 p.m. in the online workshop. Until then, goodbye to all of you. Thank you.